broadcast on FM is owned and operated by Communication Company Limited, located in Stuart Castle, Duncan's Trelawney, Jamaica. We broadcast on FM 96.7 locally and is heard worldwide on fitfmja.com. Our mission is to amplify diverse voices and opinions, inform, educate, entertain, and engage listeners of all ages and lifestyle while promoting responsible community development. Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music.
Cultural Mix, an exciting radio show identifying and showcasing cultural diversity across the world through music, interviews, and lively discussions. Join Bev Moonchild on Fit FM 96.7, Fridays 6 to 8 p.m. Cultural Mix, everything cultural. Tune in. Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music. You've got to give. I'm standing 10 feet tall. Never let the system get you down. No way, no way. Never let it make you wear a frown. Well, you have only one life to live. So your best shot, you've got to give. Yes, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 above them all. Well, things may not be like you want them to be. Yes, so be wise. You got to try carefully. Well, there may be obstacles in the way. Just remember, Rome wasn't built in one day. I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing. I'm getting better. It is Friday, and it is Friday, June 3, 2022. Can you imagine? The year almost half. This is June, right? So half the year. Welcome, everyone. We say Aquaba on a Friday. It's Cultural Mix, and I am your host, Bev Moonchild. Now we have a full house. Full house Friday. So call your friends, call your neighbors, share the live, and tell them the Miss Trelawney Festival Queen contestants are in the studio of Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music. So if you are watching now, 4 persons are on, and we want more persons to join us as we go through this evening. We ask you to stay with us for the next 2 hours. We end at 8 o'clock, and we're asking you to just stay with us and hear the young ladies talk. The show for those of you who are asking is on June 12th at the Royalton. You have to have a ticket to enter the ballroom, even though the event is free. We'll talk about that later on. But what a week it has been for those of us who are in Jamaica. Lots of things happening, not only in Jamaica, but all over the world. And regardless of what is happening, we say, hold your head up high and stand, as the theme song says, stand 10 feet tall. So welcome one, welcome all, wherever you're joining from. We thank you, whether it is St. Elizabeth, whether it is St. James, whether it is St. Mary, whether it is St. Hanover, we're St. Elizabeth, Black River, wherever you're joining from, we say welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to our friends here in Stuart Castle, our friends in Duncans, our friends in Falmouth. You were listening to Fit FM coming live this morning from Albertown. And we want to thank everyone who continue to listen to the station and to Cultural Mix on a Friday evening. We thank you so much. No, we're not going to waste any time at all. It is festival. Festival is in the air. And not only will the Festival Queen be happening in Trelawney, but festival events that we will talk about coming in this Jamaica 60 Diamond Jubilee. So friends, we are happy to be here. And I'm saying, call everyone to come out and listen to Cultural Mix this evening. Ladies, welcome.
Thank you.
Wow, aren't they beautiful? Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they beautiful? We're gonna start with three persons and then we end with another three. But those who are here with me on set, I'm gonna ask you to just tell me your names, starting with to my left. I feel I wonder which hand this is.
I am Khadija Moncrief.
I am Charmaine Campbell.
I am Nalicia Barnett.
Okay, tell me a little about Miss Gateway Cooperative. Tell me a little about Miss Gateway Cooperative Credit Union.
Well, Miss Gateway Cooperative Credit Union Limited. I would say I'm a very conscientious individual. I always pay attention to detail. I love to be around young women with purpose. I'm happy to be a part of this competition. I've met so many wonderful young ladies. It's so nice to see everyone growing, and I've learned so much so far. I'm looking forward for great things that are happening on June 12th. All the different talents, the different poise, to see how we maneuver through all that we've been trained for. So I'm one to look at both sides of the coins. I'm one to be open to new abilities. So that's about Khadija.
Khadija Moncrief. And Khadija certainly has a lot to say, so calm and together. Thank you, Khadija. And to your left is
Miss Charmaine Campbell. Hello, everybody. Miss Charmaine Campbell, if there is a word that needs to describe me, it'd definitely be someone who's very social. I'm extremely friendly. I'm one to make people feel very comfortable once they are around me. Apart from that, I'd like to see myself as someone who's extremely dedicated to anything she puts her mind to, really. Being in this competition so far, the best part, to be honest, in my opinion, would have to be socializing with my fellow contestants. I love them a lot. It has been such a friendly atmosphere. It is refreshing to see young women challenge themselves, myself included.
okay.
And so I'm definitely looking forward to June 12 and all that takes place on that day.
Okay, on that evening.
On that evening, rather.
Wow. And next to your left is
Nalicia Barnett.
kind of put the microphone
Yes,
to her so she can
Okay.
right.
I am wearing the sash Miss the Champion Supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Nalicia is a whole bunch of personality.
Okay.
She's a bit quiet and talkative at the same time. Once I'm extremely comfortable. I'm a smiler and I love people. I'm pretty cheerful and easily excited.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about Nalicia. And I enjoy my girls. They're my sisters right now. We have been through so much together and I've helped each other grow and grow the past 3 weeks or more.
It's more than 3 weeks.
More.
Yes. More than 3 weeks.
It's a wonderful experience for me right now.
Nalisa, which district are you from?
I'm from the district of Brompton in Jacksontown.
Okay. So hail up all the people in Jacksontown and Brompton who are listening.
Hi Brompton, hi Jacksontown. Jacksontown Seventh-day Adventist Church, of course, my home church. And everybody in Brompton, hi.
Okay. The person next to you didn't tell us the community you're from.
My sincerest apologies. I'm from the small community of Duncan Trelawney.
Why is it Duncan small? Duncan small?
It is small. It
Okay.
is. Just like a little clock tower.
Okay.
Right. But yes, I'd like to big up a few persons.
Big them up, man.
My mother, Miss Angela Grant Harris. Love you. My dad, Mr. Peter Campbell. I'd like to big up all the members of the Deliverance Tabernacle Church, both in Duncans and in Riobu. I would like to big up everyone at my workplace, the Trelawney Parish Library. I cannot call you all out one by one. I'm sure you all will forgive me for that. And yes, just persons in my community who love me, who are rooting for me, I appreciate you.
Okay, great. Khadija, where are you from?
I'm from Falmouth, right in the heart of Falmouth.
Just Falmouth, so?
Yeah, well, Falmouth is historic. It's very busy. A lot
But
goes
where
on
in Falmouth are you from? Water Square?
Right close to the Water Square. So I walk to and from. Everything is close to me. So I'm in the town basically.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay, okay, okay.
Mhm.
I want to ask you something though. There are so many other competitions happening out there. Why did you sign up for the Festival Queen, Khadija?
That's a very good question. To be honest, I have friends who have been pushing me to join this competition for a while now. And because of other engagements, I've always been telling them, I don't have the time right now, next time, next time. So, I just chose this year to just join just because of them. And also because I am confident that I have the tools to contribute to a competition like this. The poise, the presentation, having resilience, being able to motivate others. So, this is why I joined the competition. So I'm just looking forward for greatness, like I said.
Forward for greatness. When you say greatness, what you looking forward to mainly?
Well, to be honest, I'm looking forward to see the growth. I've been seeing growth, but you can step in something as one person, and throughout the process, you get to garner different skills and values for yourself. So, I myself, I've always known I've been resilient, but my session night really showed me that I'm really capable of being resilient. When my shoes went out on me. So, the growth is beautiful. And when I mention greatness, I also mention winning too. Like, winning is a good feeling. And even if winning is not in my corner, then I would still be grateful that I was able to join something like this.
You're a
You know?
winner. The very minute you enter the competition, you're a winner. The very minute you decided that, listen, I'm going to send in an application online, you won from that very minute. So you're a winner. You're a winner. You're a winner.
Thank
Line
you.
up a winning song for us, Julia, after we are finished. No, you talk about resilience, and session night really demonstrated to you how resilient you are. What
Very
specifically are you
much.
talking about on session night?
um, there's this beautiful heels that I have for over 5 years now. That was given to me from my uncle's partner, and I really love the shoe so much. The
All of
shoe,
COVID, you know,
all
wear
of,
it.
no, I didn't. So the shoe just decided to say, okay, this is it for me, bye. So on Saturday night, after I said my little intro, I went in the corner. It's when I walked off, I realized, okay, it's pop. So I had to do a little crisscross with my legs. I have to mention to our talent manager, Brahim, my shoe is going, it's gone. So what I told myself is that this is a part of life. We can have plans, we can have goals to make it go a certain way, but really and truly it doesn't have to go that way. So what do? Do you battle up and cry, or do you just continue the course?
Yes, roll with the flow.
Yeah, the right thing to do is smile and roll with the flow. That
Yes,
is it.
yes,
That is it.
I was there and I saw it, and I can tell you that I was impressed when I saw you. But you just kept your composure, maintain your composure throughout all of that. A lot of people would have understood what you're talking about, because many people have them shoes for the 2 years of COVID. And trust me, it is not worn. So when them brush them off and take them out, them dry rotten. The very night, the very night when we were walking out of the venue, somebody was showing me their shoe. It didn't pop off on stage, but it pop off on them.
Oh no.
So we know what is happening. We know what is happening, and the resilience that you demonstrated that night was very good. To your left now, why you entered the competition?
You know what? I made a promise to myself earlier this year that I would challenge myself.
Okay.
And I was explaining to someone just the other day that I really feel like it is extremely important for us to keep promises to ourselves. Because that's how we keep promises to other people. Because it shows that you value yourself. And so I'd be lying if I said that I did not severely reconsider my decision at times. This is very new for me. I would have explained to my other beautiful contestants that I have never had any experience of this nature before, and patterns were never really my thing. I've always stayed on the back end and I've always assisted, but I've never entered, and I had no intentions of doing so. So when the opportunity came up by my boss, she really encouraged me, another person in my organization. I contemplated it a few times. I even told them no several times. I told them I'd enter next year. I made several excuses. But
Mm-hmm.
I really feel like it is important for us to live in the moment, and it is important for us to seize every opportunity we can to level up.
To level
You
up.
need it
Mm-hmm.
going forward. It pays to invest in yourself as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
And so as a result, here I am, stepping out, doing something very new, and
Mhm.
I'm very proud of myself so far in the competition, and looking forward to, as my fellow contestant and my bride here said, looking forward to great things.
Great thing. And great things for you include what?
Really, just not just for myself. Great things meaning, and I'll agree with her further to say growth,
Mm-hmm.
development, just to become someone who I never knew existed inside me, just to come out
Mm-hmm.
on that night and beyond, of course. But just to see everyone's power come out
Mm-hmm.
on that evening,
Mm-hmm.
I'm really, really looking forward.
Looking
to
forward. Looking forward. Wow. Nalicia, from Brompton, what prompted you to enter the competition?
Well, it has been a long-term goal of mine actually to enter, but I am very good with excuses. So, so I made some bit of excuses for myself not to enter. So every year from I was 18, I told myself next year I have time because
Mm-hmm.
you're supposed to enter at least when you're 25, so 18 to 25.
Yes.
And I said I have time. But then when I look at it, I'm saying that if I continue to make excuses,
Mm-hmm.
then I will never enter the competition. So even when I'm 25, I'm still enter the competition at all. And someone I looked up to said one of her quotes saying that excuses are outdated. We're supposed to level up our productivity. And Walt Disney said that instead of saying that we're going to do it, we're supposed to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I think about those quotes, I say might as well put my best foot forward and do what I got to do. And honestly, for my second day, I told them that, you know what, I'll be at the competition to support you guys.
She did say that. She did say that. That's
Yes,
exactly
and they said, no, come back one more time. And then, all right, so tomorrow is going to be my last day. And fortunately, I'm still here, so I'm still waiting for tomorrow.
Ladies, what holding self accountable, how important is that? Tremaine mentioned she had made a commitment that she was going to enter this competition, and as you would have said, Nalisa, you keep putting it off, but how important is holding self accountable as a young person? Anybody can answer.
Well, for me, my perspective on that is it really shows, as I would have mentioned previously, that you value yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and it molds you for your commitments further on in life.
Mm-hmm,
If
mm-hmm.
you keep telling yourself, as Nalisa said, tomorrow, the same thing you do for yourself is the same thing you do for a more important commitment down the line, and then you'll end up sabotaging yourself out of good opportunities and
Mm-hmm.
growth.
Okay, we're gonna take a little break. You have something lined up for us, Julia? Anything about commitment? Anything about winning? Could be anything at all. It is Cultural Mix, and we are in the studios of Fit FM 96.7. You have something for us? Young, Gifted, and Blessed. Marcia Griffiths? Etana. Okay.
Young, gifted, and black. Oh, what a lovely, precious dream. To be young, gifted, and black. Open your heart to what it means. In the whole world, you When you're young, gifted and black, your soul's intact. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Young, gifted and black. Oh, how I long to know the truth. There are times when I look back and I am haunted by my youth. Oh, but my joy of today
This is Fit FM 96.7. Duncan's Trelawney.
Young, gifted and black is where it's at. Yeah.
Cultural mix. Every Friday afternoon, 6 to 8 p.m. with Bev Moonchild and Fit FM 96.7. And we tune in every Friday with Lucky and Sean Roxetta.
Oh, what a lovely, precious dream to be young, gifted and black. Open your heart to what I mean. In the whole world, you know, there are a billion boys and girls who are young, gifted and black. And that's a fact. Young, gifted and black. We must begin to tell our young. There's a world waiting for you.
This is Fit FM 96.7. Duncan's Trelawney.
When you're feeling really low, there's a great truth you should know. When you're young, gifted and blessed, your soul's intact. Your soul's intact.
Gifted and black. That's when you know your soul's intact. Yeah, Etana there, and that's a cover from Marcia Griffiths and Bob Andy. Right, young, gifted, and black. This evening, welcome back, folks. It is Cultural Mix. We are in the studio of Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music, and I am your host, Bev Moonchild. In studio, we have some beautiful ladies, and they are the contestants in the Miss Trelawney Festival Queen competition for 2022. Before we went on the break, we were talking about holding self accountable. Sometimes we try to hold others accountable. We try to look at others and say, but you did say you're going to do that and you not do it. But how much do we hold ourselves accountable? And that was a question I asked before we went on the break. Tremaine, Miss, remind me of your search again.
Miss Modern Vision Investments Plus Company Limited.
Yes, right there in Falmouth. You were talking about holding self accountable and how important that is. Now in 2022, when we look at young people and how young people flex nowadays, we wonder what is going to happen in Jamaica 5 to 10 years from now. But when we look at a competition like this and we see young ladies, young women come, put yourselves forward, it gives hope. It gives hope.
Yeah.
And that is what kind of lifts my spirit sometimes when I see the commitment from young women. And it's happening all over Jamaica, because in all of the parishes, there is a Festival Queen competition happening roundabout this time. So it gives me hope, and we are no less in Trelawney. Tremaine, next to you is Miss New Champion Supermarket. Miss New Champion Supermarket. How important is it for you to hold self accountable?
It is very important, because if we can't hold ourselves accountable, how are we going to look to others to hold themselves accountable? If we have to study ourselves first in order for others to actually do the same.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't make a promise to ourselves and put it off, and then we want others to keep their promise to us if we can't even do it for our own self. So it's very important.
Okay, good. Which school do you go to, Nalisa?
Well, currently currently I'm attending the Brownstone Community College
Mhm.
up there in St. Anne.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And what are you studying at Brownstone Community
I'm
College?
pursuing an associate in business administration.
Why business?
Well, business has been one of my go-to area. I mean, it's in my blood.
What do you mean it's in your blood?
You know, my mother was such a business lady.
Okay.
She knew how to plan. She knew how to budget. She knew everything there is to business.
Okay.
And she also knew how to self accountability.
Mhm.
That was one of her main things. We usually raised chicken, and that she was in the poultry business.
Mm-hmm.
And I helped her to know about the chicken and the sales.
Mhm.
So I have grown around it, and I decided, you know what, let me just pursue something.
Some studies in business. Because you intend to do what? To be an entrepreneur?
Well, yes, and also a marketer. So I want to be a customer service and marketing specialist. As I said, mentioned before, I love people. I
Mm-hmm.
love to see they're satisfied and they have any complaints.
Because you know we lack customer service in Jamaica.
Yes, we actually do. So I went ahead and I also did my level 1 customer service at heart.
Okay.
Intending to do level 2
Mm-hmm.
as soon as they offer it. And events planning as well. So it's in my blood because a lot of time persons complain about a service and they don't have anybody to complain to.
Mm-hmm.
So what if I can help you get something and to be satisfied? So that is where I'm aiming to satisfy customers, people's needs and their wants. So
Wow, interesting and very good too. We're hoping for that kind of service to come forward in Jamaica. Now, young lady to my immediate left, holding yourself accountable. How important is that for you?
For me, accountability is always being comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Well, explain that for me.
So, accountability, based on the previous answers, it is something that we tend to shy away from. We tend to point fingers. And in order for me to understand accountability, I have to be able to put myself in the area where I am not too comfortable so I can see the own truth of why I need to dedicate myself to something or get better at something. I understand life that it is not always roses, it's not always comfortable. And so, in order to succeed in life and to actually see your own growth, one has to be comfortable that, okay, you are going to be uncomfortable sometimes. How are you going to manage that discomfort? And that to me is accountability, being comfortable with the discomforts that will come with accountability within itself.
Are there any moments of discomfort that you have gone through that you can share? That you would say, boy, I have come out of this discomfort and I have seen where growth is happening. I'm comfortable.
Yes, I would say that. Discomfort for me would be, for example, like I said, I like to pay attention to detail. Sometimes I miss some details. And sometimes because of my own pride, I tend to not want to accept that, okay, Khadija, you missed a detail.
Mhm.
And that's just natural human pride. And I'm like, okay, I missed that detail. Someone is telling me that I missed it. But
Is
because
it a pride or is it something that sometimes we think we are perfect?
it could be that too, but I think pride has a bigger part to play with it. Because sometimes you feel like you're so good at something
Mhm.
and you're passionate. Sometimes passion can turn into a pride that people may think that, okay, that's a big downfall.
Mhm.
So I have actually went through the process in life to accept that it's okay to drop pride and to understand that sometimes when you're good at something, you don't have to always be your best at it. And that to me is ground accountability. You're good at something, but at the same time, you can mess up.
Wow.
Yeah.
You say you have gone through life, Khadija?
A little. A little bit. Just a little.
Oh, I'm wondering because the festival queen is from 18 to 25. And you're gone through
Yeah, man.
life.
Yeah,
Okay. Interesting to hear young people and young women. They say if you want to teach a community, how that thing go again? If in essence what they're saying, if you want a community or a country to grow, first educate the females. In essence, that's what they were saying. Because if the females are educated, if the females are centered, if the females are strong, if the females are resilient, if the females are powerful and they know what they want, they are capable now to lead the nation or the community where it should go. So the growth of a nation is judged by how females are treated and how females treat themselves.
Yes.
Something that I don't want to miss. I'm going to ask the others who are coming up to the current culture in Jamaica. I'm going to talk about dancehall for a minute, but it's not only dancehall. When you look at what is happening and how females behave in the dancehall
Mhm. Wow.
and how males react to these females, but first of all, how females behave and that accountability to self that you spoke of. I'm saying, wow, look like them females here hold themselves accountable at all. Because some of the things truly, honestly, are just disgraceful. How do you feel as young women when you see this kind of behavior displayed openly sometimes in the public or on social media for that matter?
Um.
Anybody can answer.
Okay. So you mentioned dancehall, right? Dancehall.
Yes, I mentioned dancehall because that's one thing I want to talk about.
Okay. I must say that I too was a part of the whole dancehall culture. As related to the dancing,
Okay.
my dancing, most of it was based on dancehall a couple of weeks ago. So I don't want to withdraw myself as if I am a perfect angel with a halo. I don't.
When you say you were a part of it, what I'm referring to, is the behavior, not the music.
Mhm.
I'm talking about the general behavior of females in the dancehall space.
Oh,
When you
okay.
see them, the way they're dressed, the way they talk, the way they just carry on themselves, almost naked, almost. It is just disgraceful if you are to be honest, because that is not culture.
Okay.
So when you say you were a part of it, I'm not talking about being a dancer.
The image,
Yeah,
rather.
yeah.
Okay. I do understand definitely because this competition really and truly it taught me about modesty and the importance of being poised. And dancehall for sure it doesn't link back to the ideal Jamaican woman, reigniting that power that we want to see being in leadership. I would say, to be honest, it's based on influence and also the millennials. The millennials, a generation like that, they're really, what should I say? They capitalize so much on the reasons why they're doing something.
Mm-hmm.
They'll give you many reasons as to why this can happen and why I am not wrong,
Mm-hmm.
why you cannot judge me and why this is how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
If you look around in many different aspects, not just dancehall, the millennials really and truly they're a type of people who they will show you there can be negatives, but they're gonna let you know that the negatives can be a possible positive.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how they think, and I've seen it so much times. To be honest, I really feel like these women, it's just the influence, the backbone needs to be stronger, the self-esteem. Everybody's just trying to fit in, and in order to wipe that out or to even make an improvement
Or balance it.
or balance,
Mhm.
really and truly, it would have to be them actually seeing the importance of modesty. Why should I dress like this? Why do I need to look like that? Because like I said, the millennials will really battle with older people as to why I can wear short shorts and you can tell me not to wear short shorts. I'm telling you. So we have to now find a connection with allowing them to see the importance of a woman in a certain image and a certain light, because they don't see it at all.
Wow, Khadija, I never looked at it that way. Who are millennials, by the way?
Well, millennials are people like myself, in the age group, probably ages 15 to 28, I guess.
Hmm?
Or the 30s too.
Okay.
Yes. Just to know what the generation know,
Okay.
who are working, who are making influence on social media right now. They're a part of the millennials.
Okay. You take that question, Tremaine.
Proudly. All right. So, in my opinion, I do believe that along the way, as women, and I say we because I am a woman also, we've lost our identity and we have traded our modesty for popularity.
Oh, let me write that down. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right. So yes, as I said, we've traded our modesty for popularity, and we have neglected our core values
Mhm.
for likes and trends.
Mhm.
And so I've seen a lot of things being, circulated on social media, and it does. I question quite a few times the influence behind these things, because I mean, personally for me, and I mean, it may be unfair for me to look at it from my perspective only, but you have to have a certain level of values or grow up on a certain, or with a certain mindset to be grounded in what you believe in. I don't believe music should have such a strong influence on us as women that we throw our values away.
Okay.
And truly, as a young woman, it is disheartening, because the more women trade their modesty for popularity, we lose role models in the process. There's no one growing up guiding us, or we have what should I say, our age range. We're growing up and we are losing that sense of the role model that we need to be for the younger generation. So the younger generation is going to come up not having the role models that they need, because we decided that we wanted to follow a trend.
And so, what will that lead to?
It
Possibly, what will it lead to?
Well, it does lead to many things. It leads to more, dare I say, promiscuity. It
Mhm.
does lead to more promiscuity.
Wow.
Many other things. But as a young woman, I feel disheartened.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I do.
Because I feel disheartened sometimes, and there are other persons who feel disheartened. But as I said earlier, when you look at the fact that you would have stepped out as young women and come forward to enter a competition of this nature, it gives hope.
It does.
It gives hope. It gives hope. Now, Lisa, somebody's saying yes, null. Nikki Z Sunshine. It's saying. It's saying. Beautiful ladies, Jenny Moss and Daniel Patterson is saying, good one, Tremaine. I don't know which one he's referring to. Rosalie is in London and she's saying, peace and blessings to everyone. It's based on the most outrageous you are in the clothes dancing, the more you will be noticed. Some women are showing their strength and confidence in being themselves. That's true. And that is what we were referring to. So, Nolisa.
I must agree with the young ladies here because they have made some slight points. And the only thing I can add to that is that females, we tend to be in competition with each other.
Wow.
So if you do something, I will come and say, I can and I have to be better than you because everybody's going to see you and not me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where everything comes from. So if you go there and dance, I have to dance better than you.
Or worse than you.
Worse than you because I have to be seen.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing.
I have to outdo you.
I have to outdo you to be seen and recognize that I am better than her. So and the support for females are not up there. So because you're better than me in one aspect, I don't give you that support that you need. Instead, I tend to compete with you, even though I know that maybe that is not my strong footing or my strong hold.
Okay, somebody's saying Crystal Sims. I am proud of you, Nalisa. Are your people Nalisa is on? Carla, she knows. Doing well, ladies. Beautifully answered. Let's hear you, Nalisa.
I have answered.
Everybody listening to Tremaine, we have traded our modesty for popularity. We're going to end this segment on that one. And we have neglected our core values for likes and trends. People, these are the contestants in the Miss Trelawney Festival Queen for 2022. The finals will be next week, Sunday, June 12, at the Royalton White Sands and Blue Waters Hotel. Guess what? You have to have a ticket to enter, even though it's free. Listen, these young women are going to make it hard for the judges. I wouldn't want to be a judge on that night based on what I'm hearing right now. I'm going to end with trading our modesty for popularity. That's a very good one, Tremaine. Another good one from you is we have neglected our core values for likes and trends. And earlier when we listened to young lady here, when she spoke about the fact that, listen, if you have to want it for yourself, nobody can want it for you. And because she was a dancer herself, or maybe you're still a dancer. But when we watch it, we say you can dance, you know? So she is understanding that at some point there has to be reflection and growth in what you do. So at this time, we want to say thanks for those of you who have joined us for this first half. We're going to be listening to another set of contestants after we come from the break. It's Cultural Mix. We are in the studio of Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music, and I'm your host, Bev Moonchild. We soon come back.
I'm a win. I want you to know I'm on the sun. Oh, we're winning right now, you say we're winning right now. Me forget that trophy to what me living right now. Cause I'm winning right now, yeah. And I'm chilling right now. Oh, we're winning right now. On Thanksgiving right now, cause we're winning right now, yeah. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. Hey, watch out now. Hey, I'm a walking W. Learn from the else. Turn them in a medal in a trophy and bells. Every day you see we with them on the next film. Great records like we cracking eggshells. And every single ounce of effort we expel. It's all about progress, cause we have to excel. I watch them looking like success, we dress well. Boom, another not going for the ring the next spell. I'm about to set my haters a card to get well, cause I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. But that's the old gist of it. I hate it on the beauty when winning now we have it. Cause I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. Oh, we're winning right now, you I say we're winning right now. Me forget that trophy to what me living right now. Cause I'm winning right now, yeah. I'm not sure. Oh, we're winning right now. I'm Thanksgiving right now, yeah. I said we're winning right now. So the silver blood, the reigning champion, and the gold with the silver line. Pump up. Yo. No Babylon we can't cramp up. Good self-esteem. Slow Philistine. That everything you can achieve in one go. Some things are very hard, but when you overcome that hurdle, you get a sense of real reward. Even the greatest stumble, but still don't let down your guard. You got to motivate yourself, elevate yourself. No underestimate yourself, push yourself, go for your dreams, and you'll achieve. You find out how success feel. Just keep it real, don't drop your shield. The brave fall, but they never heal. Yeah. Every great story of a history, it takes guts and zeal. In order to achieve your victory, you gotta put your shoulders to the wheel. Even when you fail or you get derailed, buckle your belt and lace your shoes, cause you must prevail. Time for all when you want, make sure you set for sail. And aim for bullseye when you get the chance to hit the nail. Reality is more than a fairy tale, so strive to the heights like a nightingale. Even though obstacles might be on the trail, never you be afraid to go for your dreams, and you'll achieve. You find out how success feel, just keep it real, don't drop your shield. The brave fall, but they never heal. Yeah, every great story of a history, but it takes guts and zeal. In order for you achieve your victory, you gotta put your shoulders to the wheel. Several time rise and several time fall. Brush off yourself and go stand tall. Motivate yourself and conquer it all. Even when you hit the wall, your resilience plus all your ambition. With patience equal a better man. Every setback prepare you for a better plan. Determination are the keys to the ignition for your dreams, and you will achieve.
Cultural
You'll
mix.
find out how
Cultural
success feels.
mix.
Just
Every
keep it
Friday,
real.
afternoon, 6 to 8 p.m. with Pep Moonchild and Fit FM 96.7. And we tune in every Friday. We're locked in. I shall rock setup.
In order for you achieve for your victory.
Every great story have a history. That's Bounty Killer. Yeah. And listening to Bounty Killer, self-esteem, and him say you have to motivate yourself. Now listen. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is Cultural Mix, and we are in the studio of Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music. I'm your host, Bev Moonchild. And guess what? We are having a full house. It's Full House Friday. We have the contestants in the Miss Trelawney Festival Queen competition for 2022. They are here. We heard from 3, and we are here to hear from 3 more persons. Welcome, 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 ladies. Welcome. People here saying, greetings, ladies. Go, Miss Trelawney. That's Tacey Mel Parnell. And Diane, thank you, Diane. Diane is in Canada. Greetings, ladies. Shanae McLennan saying, go, Sash. So your crew, come out, Sash. Talia Grant saying, love this. Danielle Patterson, yes, Miss Greenwood, hardware. So, yes, welcome, welcome. Shanley White, all the ladies are looking fabulous. Wishing you all the very best. Go Shantar. So everybody, crowd just come out. No, welcome, 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 welcome. Good to have you here. And you're going to tell us your name and where you're from.
Well, I am Sashana Davy, and I am from the bustling town of Falmouth, specifically Victoria Street.
Okay.
I am Shansar Grizzle. I hail from the community of Greenvale, and that is in the vicinity of Deeside and Drumley.
Okay, good. Just right.
Yes.
I am Leisha Gay Griffiths, and I'm hailing from the community of Zion.
And where's Zion?
Located at Martha Bray.
Martha Bray.
Yes.
Okay, so Sasha Gay, Sash, let me start with you. Miss Greenwood.
Plaza Company Limited.
Yes, Miss Greenwood. Why? What made you enter this competition? And there's other competitions that you could enter. What made you say, yes, I'm going to give it a try?
Honestly, I actually entered this competition with the motivation and the encouragement that I have received from my family and also the former Miss Trelawney Festival Queen. She is my best friend. She was very, impactful in my decision to enter, as well as our talent coordinator, Mr. Ryan Wellington. They basically pitched the idea and they were like, Sash, you are perfect for this. You should just go ahead, and I know you can do it. And it's comforting to know that you have such a great support system through such a massive event. It's been a wonderful experience, and I'm really grateful and glad that I had made my mind up and said, okay, I'm going for this.
Are you managing?
Pardon?
Are you managing the sessions?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am actually. I do believe that I have seen a lot of growth in myself as it relates to where I was and where I am now. And I have much thanks to Mrs. Drummond and Mr. Wellington for that, as well as our parish manager, a very lovely lady. So I really can say that this has been a blessing in my life.
Good. Let's hear from the person next to your left, Shantar. Go, Shantar.
Well, I joined this competition because, can I say I was invigiled? Persons obviously can see something in me that I could not see in myself.
Mm-hmm. The persons encouraged you to
join. And I am really grateful for that, because I've seen where I used to be quite shy, and this competition has led me to become more assertive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really more confident in myself, and I have enjoyed every step of the way. And really and truly, the trainers have been so patient and so helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lishage.
Well, this competition, why I joined this year, I have joined before actually. This is my second time in the competition.
Mm-hmm.
And this time I came out with a new challenge for myself that I'm going, even though I've done it before, that this time I'm going to do it better.
Mm-hmm.
And the support that I had before, I wish I could say I have it now, but I'm doing it for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Because it is important sometimes to do things for ourselves, right? How important is doing it for me, Sasha?
Okay.
Doing it for yourself, not because others say you should enter, but you see a reason why you should enter, and so you are doing it for me. We would want to go back to the earlier discussion we had in holding yourself accountable. Doing it for me. How important is that?
Doing it for yourself is very important. As you said about the accountability, I believe that when you enter certain events or competitions and you say, okay, I'm going to do this for myself, you are not only proving something to others, but you're proving it to yourself. You're making an impact. You're setting your life in the direction that you want it to go. Because everything that you do, no matter how small it is, it affects you and it affects your growth and the person you are to become in the future. I believe that this competition will allow me to be able to, go forth more, be a more outspoken person, although I already am, but you can always get better at stuff.
Yes, that's
true. Yes, I believe it will actually help me, and I do believe that this gives you the opportunity to meet other persons, to network, to can say, okay, because I can be here and somebody see me and they're like, this lady is really outspoken and she speaks so well, and I can see her, representing my brand. It gives you the platform to showcase yourself, your talent, and better yourself in the future.
Very good. Very good, Miss Greenwood Plaza. Very, very good answer. Because as young people and as young women, it is important to have that kind of confidence that you're displaying here this evening. I'm really, really proud. So in the middle now, we have Shantar, who say people in Vigler for join. In Vigler to enter. That is because they would have seen something in you that you even didn't see yourself. Are you seeing it now? Are you seeing aspects of it now?
I would say I'm seeing aspects of it.
Uh-huh.
I still think there is a lot of room for improvement, but I'm happy with the progress thus far.
Very good, very good. Lishage, doing it for you a second time. This time around, it's for you. How important is it to do it for yourself?
Well, the first time around, it was mainly based on influence.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people had recommended the competition to me before. And because they saw in me, at the time I couldn't see it, but I still tried out. I put my best foot forward, and it might not have been the best then, but this time
it's better. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be your best.
Yes.
Best is yet to come. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So why should people come and see you on the 12th? Anybody can answer.
Well, I believe the population of Trelawney should be out and present on the 12th for us, as we are some fine young ladies who are who are going to give you the exposure of our culture, who are going to show you what the real Jamaican woman, as our theme is reigniting the power of the Jamaican woman, how we are supposed to act and how we, as a nation or as the society rather, that we are supposed to be present and putting forth in our women.
Well, for June 12th, I can only say come out, be there, because you never know what you can expect from the show. It's the 60th, so we expect a lot. It's going to be different, hopefully. Well, not even hopefully. We expect more from not only ourselves, but those who will be attending.
Mm-hmm. It is Jamaica's 60th independence. 60 years now since Jamaica is independent. Is there anything, and a lot of plans are afoot, for Jamaica 60 people. Listen out for the plans, even for Trelawney. We don't launch the 60 yet for Jamaica, but plans are afoot for Trelawney, for Jamaica 60. Just keep your eyes and your ears in this space. You're going to be hearing a lot. Now, tell me, ladies, any of you can answer. Jamaica 60. Every day we wake up on the news, we hear killing, we hear murder, we hear all kind of violence against women. What is there for us to be proud of in Jamaica 60? As a female, how important? What is there? Is there anything, by the way?
Yes, there is. There is.
So anybody can answer.
Okay, so over the 60 years, even though, as you have mentioned, that we have seen an increase in our violence, it is really disheartening. However, we can be proud of the strides that we have made in the 60 years. We can dissect it to the different sectors, such as music, sports, education, and even in the creative arts.
Okay.
Right. In education, we have seen where when Jamaica gained independence, the only university we had was the University of West Indies. And now we can say we have moved past that, and now we host over 4 universities. I am also part of the Northern Caribbean University family. And my contestants, we have Caribbean Maritime University students also. So we have made strides in that area. And also, even though the student loan persons will say it's expensive, it is still a medium for persons to get financial assistance. Also, as it relates to our music, Bob Marley can be considered the pioneer of reggae. And from Bob Marley till now, over the years, we have seen the growth. And even in death, Bob Marley is still making hits, and his hits are still Bob Marley's songs are still on the charts. And even now today we can see persons such as Kofi, Lila Ike, who are making positive music for our young people. So we have definitely made strides in spite of the violence that we're seeing.
Okay.
And to add to what she has also said as it relates to our sports sector, I do believe that we are definitely proud as women to know that we have the fastest woman alive, and that on our Independence Day we had the 1, 2, 3 winning of the Olympics, and that is it's uplifting for women especially to know that we are making ourselves known and making a mark out there for us.
Yes. I just want to read some comments here. Shanley White, so proud of you, Sashana Davy. Shanley, good to have you. Daniel Patterson, Miss Davy, very bright young lady. Jenny Moss, Miss Davy, everybody. No, well said, Shantar, and I agree with this person. Is it Tassimel or Tassimel? Miss Davy all the way. Definitely Shantar. Yes, Shantar, so true, because you made some important points there. When you ask what is there to celebrate, you kind of look at the different areas and the different sectors and so on, and kind of point it out to people what really is there to celebrate in Jamaica 60. You wanted to say something, lady who is doing it for herself? Miss Glastonbury. Purveyor Company Limited. And that company, let me tell you, we have such a good support here with the Festival Queen. This company is hailing from southern Trelawney, as a matter of fact. Glastonbury Purveyor Company Limited, all in the hills of Trelawney. Thank you so much to the sponsors. Go ahead. What is there to celebrate in Jamaica 60?
Where Jamaica 60 is concerned,
go closer to the mic or pull it to you.
Yeah. Where Jamaica 60 is concerned, we have to celebrate the fact that 60 years have already gone, despite where we are coming from. And the improvement of women over those 60 years, you can see it in businesses. You can see it in how some women are stepping out into the leadership positions. You can see where before it was a man's world, now it is turning into a woman's world. Yes, we're reaching levels of equality that were never present before. We're stepping out, we are speaking out, and we are continuing to show that just as how they can do it, we can do it too.
Earlier, somebody spoke about leveling up. I think it was New Champion Supermarket, Miss New Champion, and excuses are outdated, and it's important to level up. Level up. What motivates you to level up? What does it take for you to level up? Anybody can answer.
Well, naturally, I am getting older, and I can't stay at the same place.
Okay.
And I am growing. I need to expose myself to opportunities. If we stay the same place, we will never grow.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe there are a lot of things in the world, even in our country, that we have not been exposed to. And it is important for those things to reach every crevice and corner. I have told my fellow contestants this, and I said, do not count yourself as lost until you have tried. And so it is definitely important to expose yourself to opportunities, to try new things, and that will propel you into growth.
Okay.
Leveling up.
What leveling up means for you, Miss Davy? What leveling up looks like? Because everybody talk about let's level up and level up, but what it really looks like? What is leveling up? What it looks like?
Well, as a former Montego Bay Community College student, where our motto states the end crowns the work, I would definitely have to say that leveling up for me is the end result. Because, and although the end result can be positive or it can be a failure, it still gives you that push forward to say, okay, I'm going to do better than that, or I'm going to do better than this. Because I believe that your passion helps you also to be where you want to be, and you being passionate about something, you will reap a bountiful end result. Like, it is going to be amazing. So it keeps you motivated, it keeps you going to say, okay, I want to do better than this. And I always try to tell people that, okay, don't think about what others have done. Think about what you want to do. Because if you compare yourself to others, you will never be where you want to be.
As we talk about comparison, somebody say comparison is the death of creativity. Comparison kills creativity, because the minute you start to compare yourself with another person, you really kill your ability to do even more, because you start compare. You start to find faults with yourself.
Yes.
And that is a killer. Leveling up, neglect. No, I wrote it here. Your passion. How do you identify your passion?
How you identify your passion?
Yeah. How you know?
I believe your passion is anything that you can do and you never get tired of it. You never feel bored. You're always there and like, yeah, man, this is so nice. Like, regardless of the tiring hours and stuff, and probably you're not receiving money, because a lot of things now, or a lot in present days, people try to attach everything that you're good at or everything that you're doing with the finances of how are you benefiting from it. But if I believe that if you are passionate about something, regardless if you're not making any money, if your family members are telling you, oh, don't do this, don't do that, it's not going to benefit you, and you keep doing it, that's your passion. That's what you love and that's what you acknowledge, and just keep on going forward.
And the money will come eventually.
Yes, it will.
Because if it is your passion, you're going to do it in such a way that you have to benefit.
Yes.
You have to earn. So I'm happy you pointed out that even without the money coming in initially, the passion of it and your zeal to wanting to do it and don't feel tired in doing it, the money will come, because people will pay you to do it.
Yes, they will.
People will pay you.
Because people like to see joy.
Yes.
They like
For you, Leisha Gay, how you identify your passion? Do you agree with her, or you have something else to
I agree, but I'd like to underline that passion, you don't necessarily find it as soon. Most people find it immediately, because I believe that your passion is something that should resonate with you. And once it resonates with you and you love doing it and you continue to do it, it will start to resonate with others. And that resonance is what will cause the growth.
Okay.
Yes.
Shantar, passion.
But I do agree with my fellow contestants. Your passion is something you're excited to do. It gets you excited every time, irrespective of what is going on. However, I think that even if you think you have found your passion, we're always growing, and so there is a chance to rediscover yourself. And I believe that there's not one passion. We can have many passions.
Because I was about to ask how you know when you is there something that you feel when you have your passion, when you say this is it now, that wow moment?
I feel like you do.
You know,
You actually do, because speaking from experience, growing up, I participated in the cultural arts a lot. I did speech, drama, dancing, music, but music stuck with me from primary school, high school, community college, university. I just saw that, okay, that was me. And although I might not go forward to it as a career-wise, I still love doing it. I do it every day. Well, not every day, every Sunday at church. But yeah, basically every day. So I do believe your passion sticks with you and you find that as a wow moment, a wow factor.
I also agree with Shantar where they say that you don't have to have one passion, because I don't have one passion. I have many. I enjoy reading. That's one of my passions. And I enjoy the performing arts. I love dancing. I love singing. And I indulge in them on a daily basis. So
you can have more than one passion.
Yes.
Wow. Very good. Let me see who is talking here now, because people and come out. Yes, definitely that Shanta Davy. And she Shanta. Oh, that's your sister. Okay. Yes, Shantar. So true. That Siobhan McDermott and Shanley White. All the ladies are so well spoken. Congratulations. Congratulations. That would have come through the training sessions. And for me, I am speaking double now. So I'm gonna go into now the mode of trainer for voice and speech and for diction and enunciation. And in hearing you now, as you come on the radio and people on Facebook hearing you, I feel good. And say, what? It sounds like me work at one, man. You know what I mean? Yes. You can get a job at Fit FM. Yes. Because it's important. And when I hear you speak of passion and you don't have to earn from it immediately, I think of my own self. Because once you're able to inspire someone, if it's even one person inspired by you, I am good. And I know because I'm seeing the results now, and the growth, as I would have said to some of you in training, it's not really the product that I love. I love the process. So what is going to happen on June 12th is just icing for me. But the process, as I speak in a double role now, is what I really enjoy. When I know where you're coming from and then to see where you are now, I feel good about it. So big up on yourself. Big up on yourself, ladies. You are doing well. You're doing well. And that is one of the things that comfort me when I see the progress that young women make. I say we not do too bad, and the violence will continue because some people look like I just that them set out to do. But we can't be distracted. Somebody said so. We can't be distracted at all. Let me see who talking here now. I can't wait for June 12th. Pot cover team. Sashana. So you people are come with pot cover. Pot cover. Yes, they're all doing well. Awesome job. And Denise Jarrett. Denise is in United States. I'm so proud that there is room and effort to develop these ladies. Thank you, Dr. Denise Jarrett. Thank you so much. Always listening to Cultural Mix. Danielle Patterson. What is going to happen is what? is watch Miss Davy. Yeah, we know you have your favorite, you know. And everybody would have their favorite. Yes, but guess what now? This is good. I love it. I love it. I love it. It means that I wouldn't want to be a judge at all on the night of June 12th because it is so hard. It is difficult, and this is what I love. Nobody can pinpoint and say, say it's Miss Modern Vision Broadcasting Company Limited, or it is Miss Gateway Cooperative, or Miss New Champion Supermarket, or Miss Gladstoneberry, or Miss Trelawney Cooperative, or Miss Greenwood Plaza. It is a real competition. It is a real competition, and I feel good about it. And the people, Shannon Lee White, big up yourself, Miss Bev. Okay. Big up yourself, Miss Bev. You have done very well with them so far. Please keep pushing them. I will. Great young ladies, that's Eton Brown. Now, a part of the competition is talent. I'm going to show all of the talent, but just give them a little piece. Just a little piece, an exciting part of it. We start with Miss Davy here. Just one little piece of the talent.
Cause I one thing me know for a fact is true. Said the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Yes, I one thing me know for a fact is true. Said the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
No more for you. No more for you. No more for you.
Oh, Joe, I wanna give you some love.
Joe, Joe, you know who them call Joe Shantar? In Shantar? You don't know who they call Joe? And you want to give Joe some loving? Okay, Shantar, me hear you. Alicia Gay.
Just tell them what we are going to discuss. If you think it's hard, don't fuss. When we done talk, you will see how the story got for Miss G.
Yeah, so we won't tell you about Miss G's story. Bap. Somebody say Shantar, David. Bap. Okay. Okay. Pot cover team, Sasha all the way. Okay, all right. Come with the pot cover. But we are going to be hearing just a little piece of the talent from them. We want to switch on here, just a little piece of your one. Quick. Just a little piece of your talent. Take your time. It's Cultural Mix, folks, and we are in the studio of Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll get a little touch of the other talent pieces.
Like how Martin Luther King would have started. My dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Hear the most I in me sleep when me say. Tell you my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal. Live a happy life, put it on me headstone. Nobody know fi cry over me dead. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh. Look at me now, Look at me now. I me just tell you my life, when them used to come on me. No one used to come on me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Me a take plane like JUTC. When you see me, it's on TV. Shows after shows. Tours after tours. When me name call is like roars after roars. Sweet melody and chorus after chorus. The blacker one door, me bust doors after doors. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh. Look at me now. I me just tell you my life, when them used to come on me. No one used to come on me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Just listen to this flow over. This is Fit
FM 96.7. Duncan's Trelawney.
Me no mix up in a coca. Marijuana no dust to the nose ya. I no powder, not a obia. Can't get over. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh, oh. Look at me now, oh. Look at me now, oh. Look at me now. And me just tell you my life, for them used to come round me, come round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. Me a thank God for me blessing. No, me can afford to give back to some of the same people them who used to set things and who used to set in.
Cultural mix every Friday. Afternoon, 6 to 8 p.m. with Bev Moonchild and Fit FM 96.7 and with Jody.
This is Fit FM 96.7. Duncan's Trelawney.
Hear the most I in me sleep when me say, tell you my goal, my goal, my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal. If I have the life, put it on me headstone. Nobody no fi cry over me dead. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh, oh. Look at me now, oh. Look at me now, oh. Look at me now. And me just tell you my life, where them used to come on me, come on. No one used to come on me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. Me a take plane like JUTC. When you see me, it's on TV. Shows after shows after shows after shows. Tours after tours after tours after tours. When me name call, it's like roars after roars. Sweet melody and chorus after chorus. The black one door, me bust doors after doors after doors after doors after doors after doors. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh, oh. Look at me now, oh. Look at me now, oh. Look at me now. And me can tell you my life, where them used to come on me, come on. No one used to come on me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. The blessing does a flow over. It's a cobia and a cover. Judge a soldier from boardhouse to sidewalk to bed a sofa. Them say me living at the coast and no track, no sir. Me no mix up in a coca. Marijuana no dust to the nose ya. I no powder, not a obia. Can't get over. Look at me now, when them
This is Fit FM 96.7. Duncan's Trelawney.
Look at me now, look at me now. I'm me just tell you my life, where them used to come on me, come on. No one used to come on me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. Me a thank God for me blessing. No, me can afford to give back to some of the same people them who used to set things and who used to set in. Now bust them, yeah, bust them. See them when I take bust them. I'm stay trophy call up them, but me still a call up them. Bust them, but me can't trust them. See them, but me not touch them. Them, but me can't love them. From Trenchtown, our next star rise again. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh, oh. Look at me now, oh. Look at me now, oh. Look at me now. And me just tell you my life, where them used to come on me, come on. No one used to come on me. My life was so lonely.
Cultural mix.
Look at me
Cultural
now.
mix.
Look at me now.
Every Friday.
One time, are you ready now?
6 to 8 p.m. with Bev Moonchild and Fit FM 96.7 and with Jody every Friday.
Reach my goal until the day the Lord free my soul. Nature moves me and make me not feel like fool. But I feel like every day we turn dreams in a reality. Work hard and
Cultural mix.
we turn dreams in a reality.
Every Friday.
The husband and mom a
6 to 8
mistake. We
p.m.
turn
with Bev
dreams in a
Moonchild and
reality.
Fit FM
I know we not do it for nobody, we do it
and
for
with
the
Jody
family.
every Friday.
So them a go hungry
Aisha
now.
Roxanne.
Lord, so why complain when every other day we a fly on plane in a first class seat we sipping fine champagne and wine from Spain. Deep steam chalice load up with ice and strains. Same brother them you know see my friends change. You never see we sell off in no likes and fame. Remember when I baked bean and rice pan plate? No we not check no price just pay. Every day we turn dreams in a reality. Work hard and we not look no charity. We turn dreams in a reality.
We turn dreams in a reality. Welcome back. It's Cultural Mix, and we are in the studio of Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music. I'm your host, Bev Moonchild, and we're really having a lovely time this evening with the contestants of the Miss Trelawney Festival Queen competition for 2022. Somebody saying, that's Rosalie. You know what time it is now in London? London is 5 and maybe a half hours ahead of us. So you know what time now, it must be midnight or something. And Rosalie is up watching. She's always watching. She said, love the cheer dancing. God, that's all we are doing. Bev, such lovely young ladies. Thank you, my dear, and thank you for always being here. No, Miss Bev, now bother carry you cause you go mash up my dancing. Okay. I don't know where Daniel was carrying me to. Daniel Patterson. Tremaine, you've got moves. Where were those moves, Tremaine? In the chair? You got moves. So Shanley is saying, pot cover team, we're coming out in full white. Okay. On June 12. All who repping Sashana Davy, please wear white. Okay. Okay. You know, Sashana Davy from Miss Trelawney Festival Queen. I tell you, and Maya now, Tremaine, oh yeah, I said that one. You've got moves. But Maya, where you saw those moves? Because we are here, I will never see no move from Tremaine. Give them a little bit of the talent, Tremaine. Put it here, put the microphone to you, and come up to the mic now.
Battered in bliss. How did it get to this? They promised till death do us part, but I'd rather death than this.
No, Tremaine, that sound one way. Why you rather death than?
June 12.
Okay. Okay. That sounds passionate, Tremaine. Like you're gonna make people bawl now. Wow. A little piece.
Sure. Jamaica nice, Jamaica sweet. The arts of we name in the streets. No other country coulda never do it. Cause we culture more than unique. Alright?
One more time. Jamaica nice. Come again.
Jamaica nice, Jamaica sweet. The arts of we name in the streets.
All right, hold on. You have to give them the face. You have to do it with the face.
Alright.
Everybody do it with the face now. Come now. The face. You know, see our face? Come now. Ready? You have to say Jamaica nice. You have to get the face. Yeah. Here we go now. Jamaica nice. Go.
Jamaica nice, Jamaica sweet. The arts of we name in the street. No other country could never do it. Our culture nice and unique. I just love how everybody knows it. I just love that.
All right, Nalisa, just give us a little piece of yours.
Look how me nice. Look how me festive. Look how me productive. This girl is a full born and bred pumpkin head.
Well, some people are yam head. And some people are pumpkin head. Well, what are you out there watching? Because we have yam head and we have in here Nalisa saying she's a full-blown pumpkin head. So tell me what kind of head you are, Shanley. Mia Sky, you tell me what kind of head you are. And Miss Davy, Chantal Davy, you tell me what kind of head you are. Because my girl over here says she's a real pumpkin head. Only June 12 will tell you. You will see what the pumpkin head is. And by the way, as I talk about pumpkin, you know the man that love pumpkin seed. Okay, so you know all of them out there have to come out on June 12th to hear the full story of the pumpkin. The full pumpkin story. Because we know, say, Jamaica nice.
Jamaica sweet. The arts of we live in the streets. No other country could never do it. Our culture nice and unique.
And Shashana says,
Ting me know para practice true steady. Black and the berry, the sweet and the juice. One thing me know para practice true steady. Black and the berry, the sweet and the juice.
And some people said, Joe, what you said to Joe now?
Oh,
Joe. Oh, Joe, I want to give you some loving. I'm not so sure about the Joe. And then over there, so now she said,
let me tell you what we do with this one. If you think it's hard, of us, when we done talk, you will see how the story go with Miss G.
Yes. And Nalisa, you know, is a full
bread, pumpkin head.
And then you know now that Tremaine. Death. Huh? Death is better than this. I'm looking forward. And I hope everybody out there is looking forward. Well, the ballroom can only hold, 200 people? So all who are not in the ballroom, you can still have your pot cover at home because we'll be streaming worldwide on June 12th. We are in the studio of Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music. This is Cultural Mix. We do it every Friday. And guess what? We're going to take a break and we're going to come right back as we wrap up in the next half an hour. All right? Soon come back.
Are you ready now? Yeah. Ball game me a play. Me have to reach my goal until the day the Lord free my soul. Nature moves me and make me not feel like fool. What it feel like? Every day we turn dreams in a reality. Work hard and me nah look no charity. Me turn dreams in a reality. The husband name mama me say. Me turn dreams in a reality. I know we not do it for no vanity. Me do it for me family. So them a go hungry me now. Lord, so why complain? When every other day we a fly on plane. In a first class seat we sipping fine champagne and wine from Spain. Deep steam chalice load up with ital strains. Same brother them you know see my friends change. You never see we sell off in no likes and fame. Remember when I bake bean and rice pan plate. No we not check no price just pay. Every day we turn dreams in a reality. Work hard and me nah look no charity. We turn dreams in a reality. The husband name mama me say. Me turn dreams in a reality. I know we not do it for no vanity. Me do it for me family. So them a go hungry me now. Skilly bang. If you never know how we are locked on this, them a say the thing shot like a shotgun this. Them a family come all and go shop down this. Not a thing you can try figure pop down this. For me children a go hand down this. Generational wealth a expand out quick. If we try stop my food, me can't condone this. One time say not a song down this. Every day we turn dreams in a reality. Work hard and me nah look no charity. We turn dreams in a reality. My turn dreams in a reality. I know we not do it for no vanity, me do it for me family. So them a go hungry me now. Lord, so why complain? When every other day we a fly on plane. In a first class seat we sipping fine champagne and wine from Spain. Deep steam chalice load up with ital strains. Same brother them you know see my friends change. You never see we sell off in no likes and fame. Remember when I bake bean and rice pan plate. Now we not check no price just pay. Every day we turn dreams in a reality. Work hard and me nah look no charity. We turn dreams in a reality. The husband and mama me say. We turn dreams. My dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Feel the most I in me sleep when me sleep. Tell you my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal. Live a happy life, put it on me headstone. Nobody no fi cry over me dead. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh. Look at me now, look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life, where them used to go on me, no one used to come on me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Me a take plane like JUTC. When you see me, it's on TV. Shows after shows. Tours after tours. When me name call is like roars after roars. Sweet melody and chorus after chorus. The black one door, we bust doors after doors. Look at me now, where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh. Look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life, where them used to come on me. No one used to come on me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. The blessing just a flow over. Piece of copia and a cover. Judge a soldier from boardhouse to sidewalk to the sofa. Them say me
Cultural mix. My dream. Every Friday afternoon 6 to 8 p.m. with Beth Moonchild and Fit FM 96.7. And with your name every Friday. Aisha Roxana.
Live a happy life, put it on me headstone. Nobody no fi cry over me dead. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh. Look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life, where them used to go on me. No one used to come on me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Me a take plane like JUTC. When you see me, it's on TV. Shows after shows after shows after shows. Tours after tours after tours after tours. When me name call, it's like roars after roars. Sweet melody and chorus after chorus. The black one door, me bust doors after doors after doors after doors after doors after doors. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life. When them used to come round me, come round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Just listen to this flow over. It's a phobia and a cover. Judge a soldier from board house to sidewalk to make a sofa. Them say me living at the coast and no track, no stop. Me no mix up in a coca. Marijuana no dust to the nose ya. I no powder, not a obia. Can't get over. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life. When them used to come round me, come round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. We are trying to feel the blessing. Nobody can afford to give up. Somebody see a part, but they used to say that we used to.
Hey, me never used to sing dancing song. No, me sing dancing song the work that. I mean name Lali Shati. Everybody remember me from 2018. I mean did sing What's on Sale. Now me sing Dirt Bunks. I mean sing Tip in a Ink Monster of a dance. Everybody learn me. Hey, Lego the bird, 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 Lego the bird. Hey, Lego the bird. Hey, watch a junk girl and a eagle. Catch a junk girl and a eagle. Catch a junk girl and a eagle. Catch it, hey, catch it dip. Is that a normal dip? Watch butter skin a dip. And him ice them a drip. Hey, catch it dip. Is that a normal dip? Watch butter skin a dip. And him ice them a drip.
It's a fool dog. Fool dog.
Oh Lord, catch a dip, catch a drunk girl. Oh Lord, people, I'm tired. But guess what? It's cultural mix. We are in the studio of Fit FM 96.7. We run out of breath now. And we really are here with the contestants of the Miss Trelawney Festival Queen competition. You'd think of some dancing competition, true. But they're versatile, well-spoken, well-poised, and them can dance. The show is on June 12th, actually, at Royalton, White Sands, and Blue Waters Hotel. You have to have a ticket, even though it is free. And very soon you will hear where tickets are available. If you are not able to come, guess what? We will be streaming live worldwide. So you can still stay in the comfort of your home and watch the Miss Trelawney Festival Queen competition next Sunday, June 12th at 7 p.m. Write it down in your diary and make sure you have your popcorn and your juice if you're at home, or if you are at the Royalton, you will get the full excitement. These ladies are going to come out and they're going to do their best. Once again, we just want to shout out who the sponsors are. Miss Glastonbury Purveyor Company Limited. Miss Trelawney Cooperative Credit Union. Greenwood Plaza Company Limited. Miss New Champion Supermarket.
Miss Modern Vision Investment Plus Company.
Yes.
This is Gateway Cooperative Credit Union Limited.
Yes, and these young women are going to come out and they are going to show their talent. They are going to show how culturally aware they are. They are going to show poise. And guess what? The judges are going to have a hard time. I wouldn't want to be a judge next week because based on how we hear them, it's not like they were prepared for these questions because I never tell them what I'm going to ask them. Say. But we have been having training sessions. We'll be having question and answer, current affairs. And I continue to say to them, I'm now in the role now as someone who worked with them to say, read. Because I find that is a challenge for young people because we have come into using this little gadget here some things miss us really. And so you have to read important stuff. You have to listen to the news. You have to understand what is happening overseas. You have to know what role women play in Jamaica and in the world. And it's not always on Facebook or Insta or Twitter. You really have to put some research in it. And so we are proud. I am proud, as I say. It is a process that I enjoy. The product is just a topping for me. And next week it will just be the topping. But I have seen where they have improved and they have grown. Now, this is not only happening in Trelawney for the persons who are wondering. It is every parish in Jamaica who is now preparing for this program, led by the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, JCDC, the only of its kind in the Caribbean, making sure the talent of the Jamaican people is unearthed. It is developed and it is showcased. It is cultural mix, so we have to talk culture. And this evening, as we wind down, if you have last words, final words you want to say, now is the time. Final words, anybody can start.
Just want to remember everyone that the overall theme, reigniting the nation for greatness, and we ladies, that's exactly what we are here to do. We definitely believe in brand Jamaica, and we entering this competition right now is all about reigniting the power of the Jamaican woman, which will automatically contribute to Jamaica on a whole.
Just reiterating what I would have said earlier, and just encouraging young women, and not just women, but just everyone out there, really. It's okay to take on a challenge, and it's okay to be uncomfortable. You do not grow in your comfort zone, and you do not grow where you are comfortable for too long. You step out and you try to make your mark, and you give it the best you got, and you hope for the best. So see you on June 12.
If your presence doesn't add value, then your absence won't make a difference. Let's all level up our productivity. Excuses are outdated. June 12 is the date. See you there.
Wow. 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 You can come around. You can come around. Yeah, come around to the middle mic. Will they have to take it out? Okay. This one, the middle one. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to let everyone know that at this point, it is a fair game. All of us are capable of being Miss Trelawney 2022. So come out June 12th. I promise you, you will not regret it. And also for the young ladies out there listening, self-doubt is crippling. So believe in yourself, challenge yourself, and you will be on your way to self-growth. Thank you. Bye.
Great.
Even though June 12 is for us, I would just have to say that Trelawney Festival Queen, not just our festival queen, but all the festival queens out there, it's not just us. Anybody could have been in this competition. And I'm encouraging you all to step out, speak out, and be yourself, and be a better version of yourself, because that's all you can ever be, the best of you.
Thank you, ladies. I just want to say something quickly from some persons who are here. You go ahead. I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry, Miss Davy. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say that I am grateful for my fellow contestants. It has been a wonderful experience with you guys. As Miss Shanta had said, it's a fair game. Anyone is able to become the Miss Trelawney Festival Queen 2022. I believe we all have the ability, the character. We are exceptional women. So, even if we don't place, you're all winners because you came forward and you said, I'm going to be a part of this. And to the audience, yes, guys, it's going to be an exceptional show. Please be out. And it's okay if you come and then you switch sides. No one is going to judge you. Yes. So just come out for the vibes, the fun. It's all positivity over here.
Okay, great. Lovely. Just want to read, don't go yet, a few comments. Well, Yannick Brady Drummond is saying, I am the real lobster head. What is that? Lobster head. Sophia Lee Shoe Palmer, I'm very pleased with these ladies. Great job, Miss Bev. Big up the William Nib past students. Okay. Okay, another person said, Chantal Davy, Miss Bev, big up Miss Holland High for me. Who is Miss Holland High? Okay, Miss Holland High. And Denise Jarrett is saying, I wish you all the best, ladies. You're already winners. Thank you, Denise, Dr. Jarrett over there in the United States. Daniel Patterson, Miss Bev, shout out to the NSWMA people. Okay, make them know, sir, we appreciate them. So guess what? NSWMA people, we appreciate you. We love you. If I never you know what happened to some of we. Garbage would have taken right up to our head. And so we appreciate the work you do. And we understand that everybody has their role to play. And we appreciate you, the team there at NSWMA. Big up yourself. Nikki Sunshine. Yes, girls. Rhythm, put in the punch. Okay. Jenny Moss. Miss Bev, you're bad, so? Okay, contestants, nice, bad. No man is a girl, them bad. And Miss Bev, now make them outdoor. Okay, Lego the Bird, yes, ladies. No, only watch Miss Greenwood Plaza Company and Lego the Bird. All right, mad O'Brien Miller and Shannalee White. Watch excitement, I love it. I love it too, Shannalee. Miss Bev, give contestant number 3 a job. Who is number 3? You know, people hearing and people listening. Yes, Shani McLennan, she's giving a laugh. It really has been an exciting evening, and I'm happy that you ladies came by in Cultural Mix in Fit FM Studio 96.7. Your life, your music. Go and tell your people now about Fit FM. We have programs here right through 24/7. And for those of you who are tuning in for the first time to Cultural Mix, we thank you. Keep watching, keep following us, and you'll be hearing more programs. We come every Friday at 6 o'clock, 6 to 8 p.m., Cultural Mix and Bev Moonchild. For those of you who have been here with us from day one, we thank you so much. Rosalie, Dr. Denise Jarrett, all the people who follow us, we say thank you because you inspire us too, you know. When we do what we do to inspire others, you with your comments and your support, you inspire us to continue and never give up, because sometimes we feel like we don't want to go any further, but because of your support and your love, we push a little further. We thank you. Thank everyone who joined this evening. Really, really enjoy the ladies here and the dancing and the camaraderie. That's another thing, the camaraderie. You know, when you're going to a competition, people kind of get a kind of way because you want to win. But when I watch these ladies, they have a kind of camaraderie, the kind of friendship that is unlike any. And as Miss Davis said, even if you are not placed, we are friends. We would have come together. We form a network. We form a team. And we thank you, because on June 12th, you're going to be placed first, second, and third. It can be anybody. At the end of the day, Dr. Denise Jarrett said, ladies, you're all winners. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you for making that bold step, because some people came for other reasons and they turned back. I can tell you quickly, friends, that we started off with 9 contestants. 3 dropped out. We left with 6. We got another one, make 7, and she dropped out too. 6 is the number for Jamaica 60. And I'm really happy that these ladies stayed. They have been staying here in the competition, and they have stayed for a reason. And on June 12th, we are going to see the ones who are placed 1, 2, and 3 come out and participate and support. We thank you, everyone who tuned in this evening. Thank you much, Julia, for always being here and supporting. Big up to everybody. One love. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. Take time on the road. We've seen too much accident now. Take it easy. Love your neighbor. Do something for someone. Inspire someone. And be yourself, your authentic self. All the very best. Take care. One love.
Bye. Young, gifted, and black. Oh, what a lovely, precious dream. To be young.
This is Fit FM 96.7. Duncan Trelawney.
Who are young, gifted, and black, and that's a fact. when you're young. Get it